Okay, hello, I am Bart. This is Louise, and we are going to present to you first, we're going to tell you about M2U00818. M2U00818 started in 1812, giant factories. Wealthy production went going on until the time that they abandoned the buildings. The buildings became forgotten urban spaces, vegetation started to grow all over the place, and nobody came there anymore. Now Leo has decided to make these forgotten urban spaces unforgotten. We're going to be building houses, schools, and much more facilities. And of course, that is going to take time. We are estimating it will take a few years. So that means all these years there will be fences there. The space will be delimited. No one will be able to enter the site. People might be able to find some renderings on the internet about the future, how it will look like, but it will be impossible to physically visit the site and see with your own eyes what M2U00818 will be.
And that's why we've designed the Géant, as the name says so, it's a giant construction, but it's not actually a construction, it's a periscope. A periscope makes it possible to see at a higher altitude, and that's exactly what our periscope is going to do. We are able to look over the fences and give an overview of the site. And this is how we've designed it. We choose to make our periscope pink. Some of you may like it, others may not, but yeah, that's not our point. Our point is we choose this color because of two reasons. The first reason is it's a bright color. It contrasts with the colors of M2U00818. And when you walk by, you immediately see the building, the construction. And the second reason is people will talk about it. Because yeah, when they talk about it, they talk about M2U00818, and in this way the site will get more known. And this really works, because when we told our fellow students we would paint our periscope pink, they were all saying, "Oh, are you?" Yeah, a few days later, we were still talking about the fact that we were going to paint it pink. So yeah.
You're probably wondering how high we're going to make this, and we see it will be pretty high. The reason for this is that the periscopes will be located outside at the edges of the region of the periscope. At first we wanted to make periscopes inside the streets and the buildings to look inside. But that will be impossible with the constructions. It will be too dangerous to come so close, and just not possible. So what we've done is we've placed the periscope at the edges. You can reach them from the streets, so you don't have to go in the site. Periscopes can then be easily moved to the other buildings. For instance, when they start here renovating this building, they will get the periscope here, and this is done, and they start up there and can move it to that location. And that means, if we want to look over the buildings, that it would at least be 15 meters high. That is pretty high, but we think it's possible. The material we will use for a periscope is sheet metal with, if necessary, reinforced steel bars. There will, at the bottom there will be a weight needed to contract the wind forces, and so and they have to be separate. They have to be able to be taken apart so they can be transported to other locations. To produce this periscope, we had the idea to interact with the people from the city of Lille. So we found a school called École des Arts et Métiers in Lille. That's a school training engineers and engineering, mechanics, design, energy systems, and we thought if we could let them make our periscope, the periscope would already be much more known in the city, so is Vive and it would make an enormous cost saving, production time.
To make our periscope more interactive, we've decided to not work with mirrors and lenses, but with a camera. We choose this because of two reasons. The first reason is we got a really high periscope, and the image you will get on the mirrors will be really small, so you can't see it. And we will need lenses, but they cost really much, and especially for this magnitude. And the second reason is when there is a camera on top of it, you can control it from here with panels, so you can actually point the camera at where you want to look, so you can really see the whole site. We want also to make it noticeable at night, so we got some lighting in here. So but there is lighting in here, so it shines through the head of the periscope, and this will give a landmark during the night. The theme of the project, where it's listed, is reinventing forgotten spaces. While they're working there, you can get access to the sites, and when you can get access, you don't know what's happening, and it's unknown, it's forgotten. So we are going to show what's happening, so they can see what's happening on the other side of the fence, and so they know what's happening and it will get less forgotten. It also shows that Lille is innovating in their city, that Lille can show what they are doing with their money. It's a new way of looking at places. You don't get physical access to it, but you're gonna visit it visually, and it's a new way. This was a presentation. Do you have any questions?
Everybody like see what you look. Normally you don't see, and it's a good idea for communication and for but you are inside the world.
No, yeah, maybe
Yes.
a little bit, but just a bottom here. You can go to the periscope and go back, but not. Yeah, there is no access to the whole site.
Maybe you show on the map. For example, here's the wall. But the idea is you can't put the periscope on the pavement. It would be in the way. So you make an opening in this wall and put it right behind it. But it's not the. It has to be impossible to go around it.
Can you turn the periscope?
The periscope
No, you can
itself.
just turn the camera inside the periscope.
what's going on, what they are doing, the school, how long. So just to see it, everybody is curious, okay? But we want information, and I think it's missing in the project. I think it can be a house project, like all urban project. Information.
It's like having the information of the past and the information of the future, and it's like what do you call that? Right. The mastermind, no? You master, yeah. So and when there's some work being done, that you can direct this work and you see something. Otherwise, when you only see the roofs of the buildings, it's not very interesting.
I think it's nice as a landmark. People will talk about it, they will visit it. So the question is who wants to invest in it? I think it's more up to the city because that's my idea. Because they are changing a lot of the site and a lot of construction will be going on and it will be embarrassing for people living around. So and they want to attract people to it, so if it's a good investment, maybe together with the building companies who also want to sell houses afterwards.
I think compared to the cost of the entire project, that deal is highly spending on it. The cost of the Paris Group is a tiny fraction of that. It's definitely possible for the city to pay for it.
If you want to have an idea of the effect it has, I think we should go to Ostend. In Ostend we have some sculptures of Americans in a very fluorescent orange. Massive sculptures. It gives you an idea of how it makes you feel to be next to a giant thing like that. It's a special feeling. So I think you might integrate it in a presentation or because it helps us to imagine how it would be. How about privacy?
But it's only visible on the places where they are working.
Okay.
Yes,
That's important.
it's around to the
This might be important. I don't know. It works with the public cameras. I think you have to put a plate that says we can be filmed in this area. This is what happens now. Maybe just check it out before anyone says that it's wrong.
You're also